Buildings account for 40% of total energy consumption and 36% of greenhouse gas emissions. So there's a huge potential for boosting energy efficiency here. But energy efficiency can only work if consumption can be measured and controlled. The basis for this is created by linking all the consumers within the building. This is best achieved with room and building automation based on a KNX system, the global standard in the building services technology. The energy saving potential here is 40% and is therefore highly significant for our future. However, it's not just about saving energy, but also having a positive room climate that enhances the user's feeling of well-being and in turn boosting their productivity. Factors such as lighting, sun and privacy screens, temperature and air quality are important in this respect. Today in our showroom, we'll introduce you to a few solutions that can be implemented in the office using JUNG and KNX technology. Light controls our human organism. Inside the buildings, where we spend long periods of time, the combination of natural and artificial light is crucial to our sense of well-being. So it's ideal if light is regulated automatically according to natural sunlight conditions, as well as luminous intensity is automatically set. In order to work productively at our desk, we need at least 500 lux. The lux value of the daylight is measured by a light sensor in the ceiling-mounted presence detector. Depending on the lux value, it decides if the lighting at the workstation should be switched on and at how many percent. Natural light impacts our ability to perform through the way it influences our biorhythm and our ability to sense day and night. So natural light in the workplace setting has a very positive effect on our mental agility and concentration. This is why we consider it so important to have as much natural light as possible within the room, and only to increase it with artificial light if the lux value drops at the workplace, and preferably all of this without the user noticing anything. When using lighting with the light temperature adjustment capacity, a tunable white control allows us to replicate the natural daytime progression. In office spaces, it is specifically important to avoid using isolated solutions and instead have the entire building automation controlled via one coherent system. This is why all our solutions can be networked together. After all, achieving the perfect lighting is not just about controlling artificial light. The interaction with shade is just as important. The shading slats shield against light glare, while admitting sufficient luminosity into the office space. The automatic slat adjustment enables sunlight to reflect from the ceiling. This is achieved with a weather station equipped with GPS and a solar altitude guide, which calculates the height and position of the sun. If the light is already interacting with the sun protection screen, it is important to consider the room climate at this point. This is accomplished by regulating the heating and cooling. Both facilities are integrated into a room controller. This is especially suitable for individual office rooms. Temperature sensors are fitted in our room controllers, including the push buttons, and these deliver information to the KNX system. For large-sized office units, a touch display is the perfect way of operating the room controller. It enables all the functions to be seen at a glance, and these can be operated centrally. Interconnecting the lighting, sun protection, and room climate not only enhances the level of comfort in the room, it also represents a tremendous boost to the energy efficiency. The room can attune itself to the ambient conditions efficiently and automatically. However, the user is always able to include their own individual requirements as well. One small yet significant feature of all rooms used by a variety of people is the clear labeling of every function. Only when the functions are immediately understood, the room can truly work well. Here at JUNG, we consider this aspect extremely important, and our consulting and sampling service is always based on the perspective of the room user. Of course, the intelligence within one room can be extended. Functions such as centralized lights on or off are available throughout the entire building or only in individual parts. For example, the sun protection screen can be centrally operated across an entire building facade, enabling it to be raised completely in the event of a storm. Certainly, intelligent building control is not confined to the office spaces, but also makes sense in public spaces, such as corridors, the canteen, sanitary facilities, and common areas. The critical factor with office buildings is an integral design and the logical interconnection of functions in a holistic way. This is how to reliably reduce energy consumption significantly and enhance the quality of the work environment. We'd be happy to advise you based on your specific requirements. Simply get in touch. We're looking forward to hearing from you.